free. But no peace till we hear that Brittany Griner's free. Sparks fly high through the sky like Mercury. It's close to the sun, feel the heat, you're done. Catch the fever, spread your wings, living dreams is mystical. We weather through the storm, liberty. Reborn it like a lynx, it's a battle cat.
What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of We Got Next for Thursday, August the 10th. Man, I got the date all wrong on this and everything. The day anyway. Oops. Oh, well. Anyway, what's good, y'all? Appreciate everybody being here. Anthony Diaz, J. Gold, Brian Stevens, G. Martinez, Otto, my guy, Daniel Schlager, what's up? All right, let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's make some money today. Damn, that really bothers me that I freaking fucked up on the day here, man. Thursday. What's up, Kendall? Yeah, man. Kind of passed out yesterday and woke up at 3 a.m. and threw this together. So, with one eye open, or whatever time I woke up, 4 a.m., whatever the fuck time it was, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, let's get it on. Joe Blow, what's good, bro? Yeah. All right, first game up, we have the Lynx versus the Fever, and there, I'm on that. Lynx versus the Fever, Lynx -2 versus the Fever, 162.5 is the total. It's crazy because the line moving on the total has been nuts. The 166.5, that was just craziness. I thought that was on the high side, but what it did was it forced that first half over up, and it never really came back down with the full game. As the full game dropped down to 162.5, the first half didn't go with it, so kind of bothers me a bit. But I'm on the first half over in this game. I think both these teams put up points. The Mercury have been a really good first half team, and I was really thinking hard about taking them for the first half. But Nalissa Smith's back, and she had her she was on a minutes restriction. I haven't heard anything about her being on a minutes restriction tonight, so I can't really go on a side here until I know that for sure. But I feel like she's going to be playing more, and that bodes well for our total in the first half. But it doesn't give me an idea of where I want to go with the side. The Mercury, the Lynx first half have been they've been good, man. They've been on point, and on the road they are 6-7 away against the spread. And I didn't update these, so these are the same stats I had out on Tuesday. I didn't update them, but I do believe that they did win the first half, the last game that they played. So let me just take a look here and see, because that's going to go up. They won the first half on the road, so that number actually is 7-7. So they're 7-7 on the road first half, and as a favorite, they are 5-3 first half. They were dogs last game, so they've been a good team laying points in the first half, and coming off of a win, they are 5-6. So, yeah. So let me just make sure that that's right, because they I'm pretty sure that they had lost the last game, so I didn't need to update that one. Yeah, they did. They lost to Liberty. So yeah. So they're 5-6. So the numbers aren't overwhelming for me to jump on that side. Although I really feel like I need to be on that side for the first half. I think if Indiana's going to win this game, and this line's been fluctuating so much that I couldn't really jump on a side at all. The Fever, as far as their first halves go, they are 3-8 at home, so not very good. And as a dog, they are 8-13, and off of a loss, they are 8-11. So their numbers aren't looking too good as far as that goes. But if we look at the totals for the total in the first half, the Fever are 18-10 overall, 18 overs. At home, they're 6-5, 6 overs. Actually, 7-5 because they hit the over the other night at home. So 7-5. And as dogs, they're 13-8 to the over. Actually 14-8 to the over. Didn't update that. So 14-8. And off a loss, they are 14-7. So, the numbers are for the Fever are really supporting the over in the first half. And with the Lynx, they are 16-12. Um, Actually, let me just take a look at this real quick because I want to add in the last game for the Lynx here. So because I added it in for the Fever just off the top of my head, but um, they were they did cover the over first half against Chicago. So overall they are 17-12 to the over. On the road they are 10-4, and as a favorite they are 4-4, and off of a win they are, I lost my spot. They're 6-5. So, it's not a big, a big difference here, but there's enough difference to, give me an indication that I feel this game's going to be over, especially with Melissa Smith back. And I see her playing a little more than, let me see, last game she played what? She played, I think 8 minutes, I believe, or something. Maybe more than that. 18 minutes. Sorry, 18 minutes. So I expect that to be raised somewhat. I think she plays at least 3/4 total in this game. So I would say she'd get at least 30 minutes in this game. Maybe not a full 30, but close to it. And she made a difference in her first game back. She had 8.6 rebounds, which isn't bad after missing a few games, uh, being out. So I expect those numbers to be up, her points total to be up, and I think we get points here in this first half. That's probably my best play for the day. Uh, I've been looking at it for since Tuesday, and it's Tuesday kind of we got lucky, and Tuesday threw me for a loop, and we were able to cover by the hook. So hopefully we get a little more breathing room today on this play, and I think we will. So let's see what you guys are saying in this game here. Um, Lynx first quarter, my favorite play. You know what? I do too. I like the Lynx first quarter as well, but I, first quarters have been crap for me, man. I've been terrible with them, and the Lynx have been like even last game. I wanted to take the Lynx first quarter, but that's just in my head, so I stayed off. So I'm probably just going to stay off this one too, because I feel like the Fever are going to play the first half, but something in the back of my head's like making me think that they're tanking, man, and they want to be there for Caitlin Clark when Caitlin Clark comes out. Not that they need any more stars. I mean, they've got such a young lineup and young future superstars on this team that they don't really need her. But at the same time, who wouldn't want her? I mean, I kind of feel like the Lynx the Fever are have that in the back of their mind, man. And I even posted it on their page today. So I've been kind of busy, like really busy actually. Kids getting ready to go back to school, so um, I've been tied up with a lot of things there, and I did find 2 minutes to respond to a post that I saw come through by the Fever. So anyway, yeah, I don't get this line movement either, man. I really don't. Daniel's got the money line -125. That's a good number. That's a good number. I just and I feel you might be on the right side of that just because of what I'm thinking about the Fever here. But then again, it could be that Melissa Smith's been out and they just haven't been able to do their thing. So it is what it is. See what else you guys have to say. Lynx plus 3.5 first quarter net this year. Dead last at minus 21.3 first quarter. Fever 3-6 straight up the first quarter since the All-Star break as well. Yeah, but you also got to think. You also got to think, Daniel. They've been without Alyssa Smith, man. So I think tonight you'll really see like how big of a piece she really is for this Fever team. Because I think she's a big piece for this team, man. Joe Blow. I don't like today's card, but I kind of lean the Lynx. They're one game back from getting to 500 with only. No, I mean I agree with you there. And the Lynx, they're in the heart of the playoff race, so every game counts for them. So I mean, and Nafisa Collier's been balling, and I expect her to ball again tonight. What's up, Big Snizzle? Appreciate you, man. Yeah, everybody hit that like button, please. Justin McKelvey, what's good, bro? Only bet for you so far is the Storm plus 5.5 for a unit. We will get to that. AUD, much love to you, my man. Much love to you. Let's roll. Yeah, let's roll. All right. So next game, actually, I have another play in this game. I have Collier over 21.5 points. I forget what that was at. That was at minus. Can't believe I didn't put that in there. And I don't usually play the props, but Collier's just been like just so awesome, man. She just missed 30 the other night. So I think she can get it tonight, man. I think that she owns this tonight, man. She owns the inside tonight. I really believe that. And she's one of those players, like a hybrid type player, like center forward types, that she can just glide between worlds, so to speak. So as far as her points go, um, over 21.5 at FanDuel's juiced to minus 138, and at Caesars it is Caesars is where I had taken it, and that is minus 130. So you get a little discount at Caesars. Now on the also I took her at the plus 25 plus at plus 146 and sprinkled a 30, man, just like a little 25 piece on 30 plus at plus 470. So yeah, I think that she's live to get all those. And also on the rebounds, I took her on the over 8.5 at plus 106. So I think you might be able to get a better number at DraftKings, but um, I don't have access to DraftKings, so I think you might get it at 7.5 there, but you'll be paying a little bit of juice. I'm sure. I didn't look, but that's I think she could. I think we can see a double out of Nafisa tonight. So let's see what y'all have to say. Joe Blow, Lynx also 5-2 against the spread in the last 7 games in Indiana. There you go, Joe Blow, blowing it out for us. Love it, love it. All right, so next game up we will talk about is the where we at? Where we at? The Dream and the Storm. Dream 5.5 point favorites versus the Storm. Totals at 163. That total just seems kind of high to me, man. High for me, man. And I don't know. I don't have a lot going on in this game. It wasn't really a game that I have much interest in, other than I did play. I did take the Storm first quarter plus 140. Joe Lloyd, she had a bad game last game, and I don't think we see a repeat of that. I think she comes out balling in this game, man. Last game, let me pull her up for last game here so I can let you know what went on last game here for Jewel Lloyd, what I was looking at, and man, I was like all kinds of 3 different pages out from her. Okay, so last game she had 11 points off game for her, and she went zero from 8, 0 for 8 from 3. Like that's so uncharacteristic for her. So I expect her to rebound from that. And if you the last time these two teams played, July 12th, let me pull that game up and we'll take a look at that one. Uh, the the Dream beat the Storm in Atlanta 85-75, and this game that just the Storm had a 26-point fourth quarter. Otherwise, it wasn't even that close, to be honest with you. And Jewel Lloyd, I think that she had in this game. Jewel Lloyd didn't even play. That's right, because it was the game after Washington, the game before the All-Star break, and she didn't play. And I was kind of mad about that because this was a game that you would think they had some momentum going with them, and you would think it was a game that the Storm could win at that time, and not playing your best player so she could be rested for the All-Star game, I thought was bullshit. So they haven't played her this year. So that's a big plus for the Storm not facing Jewel Lloyd yet this year. And I think that with that being said, that you know I think they're going to have trouble guarding her. I think Joel Lloyd's going to catch them sleeping. To be honest with you, and that's why I like the Storm first quarter, and you can get a good number at Caesars at +140. But on the flip side of that, I'm on the Dream first half -3. I think the Dream recover, start to. I think T Wright gets her team, slaps them in the head, and tells them to D up on Joel Lloyd and kind of slows her down a bit, and the Dream could come back and take the lead in the second quarter and win this first half -3. I don't have a play on the full game or the total. I was looking at this total, and everything in me wanted to take the first half over, but I just couldn't do it, just because of the fact that I think I don't know, man. I just feel like I feel like I feel like the Dream are going to struggle to score some points here, and I don't know, man. I just think the total's too high, but that's and that's one of those things where I'm looking into it and I'm seeing that total high, and the first half total was let me pull that one up. The first half total was ridiculously high. I thought at 83. 83 is a high number for a total in Seattle. And it kind of made me look at it, and it was at 83 and a half too. So it kind of made me look at it and go, maybe I should take the over in this, just because it was so high. Because I'm thinking that everybody like me was thinking, damn, that's high, man. It's going under. I'm taking the under. So it might be, but then again, I might be if I do that, then I think I might get caught reading into it too much, and I don't want to do that. So I'm staying off of that. And my only plays for this game are the first quarter Storm +140 and the Dream first half -3. Let's see what y'all had to say here. And it's juice to the over too. Yeah, it is. That's craziness, man. I thought that was insane. Um, Yeah, the total's just way too much for me, man. In this game, I think at 163, it's just high. I mean, that's Caesars, and it's 163 -110 both ways. But if we look at FanDuel, it's 163 and a half, and it's juiced to the over at -112. So maybe the over is the play here. I think I think if you get those points, it's going to be in the second half, and it could be because there's going to be a team coming back. And I didn't put a lot on that first half dream play, just to let you know. Just because this could be a situation where the Dream find themselves in the hole and they've got to score the points to come back, and maybe that's the reason for the high total, or it could be the other way around. It's one of those situations where it, do I really want to put too much into this game? Is the question that I found asking myself, and with the Sky and the Liberty and the Mystics and the Aces tomorrow, my answer to that was no. So I took those two plays, and I'm just gonna let it roll where it rolls and see what happens. Um, Let's see what else you guys have to say. AUD, man, what a guy, man. He's calling everybody out. He got props for everybody. I love it. I love it. What a guy, man. You're the man. You are the man, AUD. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. Tim Humphrey, great, man. It is a great channel, man. Wait till college basketball or college football starts and college basketball, and you'll see the type of money you can make from the cappers in this on this channel, and the NBA with Wham, when Wham starts firing up his videos. And you got Tommy Gunn with the NFL, and there's a lot of really good cappers here that will make you money. What's up, Daryl Turner? What's good, bro? Opinions on Minnesota Lynx and Minnesota Vikings for that Twins. You know what? I I like Seattle tonight, man. To be honest with you, I really do. I don't like that the line moved up to 3.5. So my um I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to bet preseason football. To be honest with you, if I did, I would buy that half a point and roll with Seattle. I think but NFL is not my thing. Ever since COVID and just blatant shit where you can see that games are fucking fixed. I mean, I could spat out 3 different times where lines should have covered and didn't because of plays that why did that happen? Why did that person just do that? Why it just made you think like the NFL is making up revenue for missing not having fans in the stand, and the sponsorship with sports books. It's just too much for me, man. It's too much. That and the NBA, both of them together, man, I can't get behind them too much. I mean, as far as like playoffs and stuff go, different story, but regular season and point spreads and shit like that, man, I just don't like it. As far as Seattle, the reason why I would think Seattle tonight, Drew Lock's going to get a lot of looks tonight, considering he's first year in in Seattle, and I think they're looking to see who their starter is going to be. In all honesty, man, it could be Drew Lock, it could be Gino. I mean, I don't think I think Gino is the hands down should be the starter, but you know Gino's last season could be an anomaly, and you never know. So I think they're going to be looking hard at Drew Lock. I think you're going to see a lot of time with him, and he's a decent quarterback. Is he an NFL starter? We'll see. So that's why I like Seattle tonight. So just to let you know, just give you guys a little heads up on that. Don't know if I'm going to bet it, but it's something I could go with. Um, no, I agree there, bro. I totally agree. But like I said, man, we seen Geno Smith. We seen Geno Smith in a Jets uniform, and last year it was like a whole new Geno. It was like West Virginia Geno. And do we get West Virginia, Seattle 2022 Geno, or do we get the fucking Jets Geno? That's going to be the question. Um, oh no. I agree with you. It is Geno's job, but I'm telling you right now, Pete Carroll's going to be taking a long look at Locke and giving Locke every opportunity to take that job from him. West Virginia Gino. So I said West Virginia Gino. Anyway, I do know my college football. I know Gino is West Virginia. Anyway, all right, so let's get to this next game, last game. So the only plays I'm on this game right here are the Storm first quarter plus 140, and I got a little sprinkle on the Dream first half -3. That's it. That's it. That's all I can do for this game as far as props or whatever. I'll tell you what, man. And I wanted to look at FanDuel for this, just because, and I don't think they offer these, but I would love for them to like offer double doubles for players. Because in all honesty, I think tonight could be a night you get a double double out of Ezzy Magabor, and I think she balls out tonight, man. And I think she could have a good game. And I'll tell you what, the Dream, everything's going to really depend on Candace Parker, I think. And I think Erica Wheeler is a big piece that needs to have a good game. And Candace Parker, or not Candace Parker, what's her name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Damn. Man, dude, I'm all kinds of messed up now. I'm talking all different sports, and now I can't even remember players' names. Cheyenne Parker, my bad. So I think Cheyenne Parker needs to have a good game, and Erica Wheeler needs to have a good. But Erica Wheeler doesn't even play for the fucking Dream. Duh, dude, what am I doing, dude? Oh my god. Oh my gosh, man! I'm on one of those. Well, oh man, I'm on one of those days, I guess. Sorry about that. Just don't mind me. Don't mind me. Cheyenne Parker needs to have a good game. If Cheyenne Parker can have a good game, I think Atlanta should win this pretty easily, man. But at the same time, they don't play well in Seattle, man. And the Seattle Storm's team is an enigma to me. I know my guy Ronald wants them to lose every game, so they can get Caitlin Clark in Seattle, and I can see Caitlin Clark in Seattle, man. You know, replacing Sue Bird, that'd be a perfect spot for her. So we'll see what happens, man. I don't know if the Dream could cover this 5.5 against this Storm team in Seattle, but that's why they play the game. We'll see what happens. But no, I'm not putting any money on it, and the total just seems too sketchy for me to even mess with the first half or the full game. It's up there pretty high for this game, and I don't know why. And I'm not going to sit there and overthink it, try and figure out why, and throw money at it. So I'm staying off of that. Yeah, I know, Cheyenne. I know. No, I'm not high. Not high, bro. I promise you, I'm not high. G. Martinez says Gino blows. I'll get back to you, Quincy, on that. We'll go back. I'll go over my plays in a sec. So anyway, let's get back to the next game, and we haven't even talked about that one yet. So we're going to talk about that one now. The Sun -8 versus the Mercury. You can get 7.5, or you can get the 8. Total at 159.5. This is another one, man. Total's weird. The total is weird in this one. 159.5. It dropped. But the first half is 82.5. It makes no sense to me, man. Makes no sense to me. Why is that total 82.5 in the first half? All right, so here's my thinking behind this game and the plays that I took in this game. Last time the Sun came into the Mercury are a decent first half team, man. They've been a decent first half team in Phoenix. In Phoenix, we need to clarify that. In Phoenix, they've been a decent first half team, and G and I chatted back and forth at the wee hours when about this game the other day. Sorry about that, man. It's like my mouth is so dry. So anyway, yeah, first half, the Sun are on the road. They're 7-6, 7-7. I'm sorry, 7-7 against the spread. That is, and as favorites, they're 10-8 against the spread. Off a win, they're 10-8 against the spread. And the Mercury at home are 7-6 against the spread, and 8-12 as dogs, and 9-9 off a loss. But they didn't lose last game, did they? No, they won last game. They beat the Mystics, so they're 2-5 first half off a win. So that plays a lot into my picks for today because the last time these two teams played, the the uh, the Sun got beat by the Mercury, and it's really really crazy because I thought about this all different ways. Phoenix beat them 72-66 back in July, and I, I think they have a matchup problem underneath is the problem, with Brittany Griner and um and the Sun missing Brianna Jones. I think it could be a problem underneath for the Sun. So, um, but knowing the Sun and knowing what type of team the Sun are, I like them to come out fast in this game. I like them to come out at least to start the game and kind of prove a point and show the Mercury this is us, man. So I'm on the Sun first quarter -2.5. Um, there it is. First quarter -2.5, and I think that Sun, being that they lost that game, they come out and they come out quick, and I think the Mercury can keep up with that. And I want to take the Sun first half. I think it's -4, but I didn't get on that. But I did take the first half total over 82.5. I think that gets over that. Um, I wanted to take the first quarter total, which I still may at over 41.5. Um, I'm just thinking that the Sun might D up and slow the Mercury up, and that game might hit like 40. So that worries me a little bit. But I think that the Mercury can break that and have come out and score some points in the second quarter, and that's why I didn't take the Sun full first half, just because of that matchup problem underneath with Brittany Griner and not really having that big presence underneath to be able to stop Griner or to even like be able to have someone to match up against her, like, so to speak. So um, I think that's where the problem is, and that's why I don't want to take that 7.5. I don't want to take the 8, just because of that. I need the Sun to show me something, uh, and I do believe they were Bernadette Hayter. I don't know if she's playing or not. Let me take a look because I didn't look at the injury report. Somehow my all my pages got erased that I go to all the time, and I didn't pull that up. So let me take a look at that right now because that's huge, man. If she's not playing, I'm not positive if she is or she isn't. So let me see if I can figure this out. Let me see if I can figure this one out, man, because I don't know what the hell's going on here. All right, more. Where's WNBA at? It's so hard to find WNBA on this damn thing. And plus, I can't see. I can't see. I'm getting old, man. I can't see. All right, so the Sun, um, their injury reports. No, all they have is Brianna Jones out. So, and yeah, she's out for this season. So, all right, so but still, you're not looking at somebody who's gonna really slow. Well, she might slow down. Bernadette Bernadette might slow down Brittany, but she's not really gonna do too much. I mean, she played she played like 5 minutes in the last game, her last game, August 8th against Seattle. But I think she was coming off the injury list there. But she hasn't played all season, so I don't know. I just don't know, man. There's too many question marks with that for me. And the only other viable backup they have is Olivia Nelson Nadota. And in all reality, she doesn't light it up. I mean, she's just subpar. I mean, like I would say subpar for a big girl as far as rebounds and stuff goes. She had a big rebounding game against Indiana. That's it. She had a double against Indiana with 10 points, 10 rebounds. But other than that, she's an average 4-point shooter, 4 to 5 point rebounder, or 4 to 5 rebounder. So um I don't know, man. I think I just feel like the Sun have a problem with Brittany Griner, and I don't want to lay 7.5, 8 points with them. But the Sun can most definitely cover that. I'm not going to say they can't. So that's right, AUD. You tell them, bro. I'm high off life. Daryl Turner also, what's your opinion on taking a future on England to win? I don't like England, bro. I don't like them. I don't like them. Nope, 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 nope. Um, and a future on Inter Miami FC with Messi. Yeah, they've definitely that was a huge pickup for them, for sure, for sure. And I can't comment on that because I haven't really been in the MLS too much this season. Maybe one or two picks here or there, but other than that, I haven't really had my focus on that. So, but yeah, England, I would not take a future on England. That's for damn sure. My futures right now are laying with Netherlands. Here's the fucked up part: Netherlands, Japan, and and Sweden. Well, all these teams are going to knock each other out before they even get to the World Cup final. That's the fucked up part about it is I didn't know what the bracket was going to look at, so I kind of fucked. I got Japan, Sweden, and Netherlands. But if I had to pick a favorite out of them, I would say it's the Netherlands. So KC, Japan. KC, I like Japan. Good job. What's up, KC? Good to see you. So yeah, on this game, 39 people, only 3 likes. 3 likes? What? For real? Wow. Terrible. Terrible. At least give me some thumbs down, something. All right, so on this game right here, the only thing I'm on is the Sun first quarter -2.5, and the first half over 82.5. And I'm not huge on that over over 82.5. I have to be honest with you. It's not the only reason I'm really taking it is because I think the number's high. I really do. But I think the Sun come out and set the tone, and they're going to set the tone with scoring some points to avenge that loss. But I don't know if they're going to be able to carry that through 4 quarters. Um, if Brittany Griner's on, if she's on, man, the Sun just don't have an answer for her. They're gonna be throwing up points from the outside, and I think that's the Suns' game. I think that's got to be their game plan is taking taking these lower percentage shots and hoping Heideman's on fire. So I mean, Alyssa Thomas, I love her assist, and let me see. I heard something about I didn't look at it yet, but I heard she's back down to 7.5 after not covering the 8.5 the other day, which is crazy because she, had like 6 in the first half, and she usually does. Like, I wish they had first halves because she crushes first halves. Um, and her assist for this game is set at 7.5 at -128. I think that's a play. You have to play it. You have to play that, and I wouldn't even be mad at her rebounds either. But 10.5 is a little high, so I don't think I'm going to mess with that. Brittany Griner at 6.5 rebounds. That's kind of low, I think, but she's not a huge rebounder. I mean, she can put her rebounds in, but I think 6.5 is low. I think it's worth a couple dollars, to be honest with you. And if you maybe want a same game parlay that shit at FanDuel, if they allow you to do it, or DraftKings or whatever. And as far as points go, they have Brittany at 16.5. And Alyssa Thomas at 14.5. DeWanna Bonner at 19.5. I think this has got to be a good game. I think this has got to be a 20-plus point game for the Sun to have a shot at covering that spread or win this game. DeWanna Bonner needs to have 20 points. So, yeah, I think that's good money. And Sophie Cunningham's at 9.5. I kind of like her over as well, but um, that's not anything that I have money on, so I can't really tell you, yeah, back that or don't back that. But the Alyssa Thomas assist, I love that. I think that's money, man. And Sophie Cunningham on her points, I kind of like that, man. Last game against Connecticut, though, she had 17 points. So, and here's the thing with Sophie. She either gets like 14, 13, 17, 12, something like that, or she gets 7 or 5, She's just hot and cold. And she's played their last 2 games. She's had 13 and 14. And she seems to do that like these double digit points. She seems to do them in spurts of 2 since since the All-Star break. And she had 17 on the 23rd of July and 11 on the 25th, and then 8, 2, 7, and then 13 on. So maybe not take that. Maybe I wouldn't take that 9.5. But I mean, it's worth a flyer just because she put the points up against last time against Seattle. I mean, Connecticut. So I don't know. Not an official play for me, but that's what I like. So let's go over plays. Check out what you guys have to say. Uh, Missed number with Phoenix with Fever. Love Saturday slate. I'm seeing 27 likes. Thank you. Thank you very much there, KC. That's why I like England and Netherlands to advance. Uh, Let me see. Did I miss something? I need to back it up here. Also, my opinion there. Uh, the winner they gave Hater a point last game. She was big clutch, though. What's up, Mike M? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you stopping in. Money line Cam. Board is blah today. Missed number. All right. Fever. Like Saturday sleep. Okay. Um, yeah, I didn't look at Saturday sleep. I'm not that far up yet. Um, I love it. I love the fact that all you guys are here, man. I'm sitting here trying to read your comments. Missed the number of Fever of Saturday sleep. Okay. If you didn't smack the like button, yeah, smack the like button. I love it. Smack it yourself. Yes, smack it. Lee Lewis, what's good, bro? He's asking Mike M a question. How are we attacking the evening games in MLB? All whom dogs won in the afternoon games. I don't know how bad she is. I don't know how she is so bad. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Tori Coker, what's good, bro? Quincy Scott, if you had to pick an over on, if you had to pick an over out of all 3 games, which one do you like the most for the full game? That's a good question. I don't have much luck with full games unless you're looking to fade me. I would have to say it would be the that's a tough one. But I would have to say it would have to be the Fever Lynx, but both those teams have been playing towards the under, man. And that line has dropped significantly. It's back to 162.5 though, from 161. They just don't know what they want to do with that, man. The betters, and the Phoenix Mercury game. Yeah, I think that's pretty spot on. Dream Seattle 163. I don't know, bro. I really don't know if there's anything I see clear cut to go over tonight. I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of like the under in all of them. The only one I don't have an opinion on is the Mercury and the Sun. So maybe that's your play. I don't know. I took Storm first half over 84. Wow, 84. That's fucking insane, man. Why? Where'd you get that number at? That's craziness, man. That's craziness. Well, it's 83.5, so 84. You probably have that at Caesars. Caesars likes to juice those up a half point. Let me just take a look at that one real quick. Caesars has it at 83. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. And the Fever money line. I can see the Fever winning, but I can't bet against this Minnesota team. I really can't. This is the WNBA spot, Lee. I'll get in trouble. You ain't getting in trouble, Mike. Throw out there what you want, bro. You're free to even come on and talk baseball if you want. Everybody loves themselves some pimp slap. Anytime you want to come on, man, you just tell me. I'll shoot you a link. And plus, you know WNBA better than I do, bro. Tori Cougar, I'm confident in that play. There you go. Tori Cougar is confident in this play here. So anybody wants to tail him, roll with it. Roll with it. Tori Cougar's a decent capper. He's been a long time follower in the chat, man. He's one of my guys, man. I've even said Tori Cougar money. I pay him to be in my chat. So I'm joking. Anyway, so I'll go over my plays once again for you guys. I am on the my eyesight is just terrible. I'm on the Lynx Fever first half over 82.5. I'm on the Fisa Collier over 21.5, 25 plus at plus 146, and a sprinkle at 30 plus at 470. I would have been mad as hell had I had that last game and she hit that 29. The Fisa Collier rebounds over 8.5 at plus 106 at FanDuel. I'm on the Storm first quarter plus 140. The Dream first half -3. The Sun first quarter -2.5. And the Sun Mercury first half over 82. How about last week, man? Damn, these 10 o'clock games, I got to let you know, man, they're my Achilles heel. I suck at them for some reason. And if I left that 10 o'clock game off, that Phoenix-Washington game off my fucking plays last week, I would have had a hell of a night. So just remember that, man. I suck at fucking 10 o'clock games for some reason. But anyway, Zachariah, what's good, bro? All right, so that's it, guys. I appreciate everybody being here. I'll be here tomorrow for the 2 games at 3:45 p.m. Eastern time, and we will kick it and talk some business. I'm actually not home. I've been helping my daughter out, so she's probably getting mad at me because I'm just, talking to you guys and not helping her, but, it is what it is. So, everybody, please do me a favor, bet responsibly. Love y'all being here. Love y'all following, and keep following Who-Bangin. We got some good stuff coming up for you guys, and I appreciate everyone in the chat. And please, let's win tonight, man. Let's win some money no matter what you bet. Let's win them and beat the books. So, once again, for Who-Bangin Sports, my name is...
on deck, time to fall in. The money's coming all in. With teeth we ballin'. Like time for us to hit a little grinding spree. But no peace till we hear that Britney Griner's free. Sparks fly high through the sky like Mercury. It's close to the sun. Feel the heat, you're done. Catch the fever, spread your wings, live and dream.